The unity monologue. What would it take for us to come together, truck drivers? Brothers and sisters of the highway, let me ask you something straight. Steering wheel to steering wheel. What would it take for us to come together? Not in fantasy, not in some Hollywood version of trucking. I mean real unity. The kind that rattles Washington, shakes the industry, and reminds this country just who moves it. Because every one of us knows the truth we don't like to say out loud. We've been divided. We've been burned. We've been misled by people who claim to lead us, only to leave us standing out in the cold. We've watched grassroots movements fall apart. We've watched egos destroy momentum. We've watched good drivers get jaded, tired, and heartbroken enough to say, "I'm done." They don't listen anyway. And brothers, sisters, I hear you because I've been there too. I'm not speaking to you as a host or a commentator or someone who sits comfortably behind a desk. I am a truck driver. I'm a truck driver of 11 years, 1.3 million accident-free miles, heavy loads, long nights, cold iron, warm coffee, and everything in between. I'm a man who once knew his hands up and walked away because the infighting, all the time, the lies, the wasted potential, it broke me down. And that decision, I carry that regret, a lot of it, because my absence cost drivers who believe in me. It left cracks in trust that should have never been there. And if I'm going to ask you to be, honest, then I've got to be honest too, right? So here we go. You're wounded, not weak. Wounded. We all are. And there's a difference. Wounds heal. Weakness does not. And I believe with every mile marker I've passed that drivers are still willing to stand together. I believe that, you guys and you gals. If someone finally speaks to them with respect, honesty, and no agenda, I think we can come together. So here's the truth that matters. We don't need perfection. We don't need every driver to agree on every issue. We don't need heroes. We don't need saviors. We need trust. Rebuilt the right way, the slow way, the honest way, concrete foundation. We need unity, not because it's convenient, because every single power that steps over us depends on us staying divided. We need drivers to flat out believe one thing, that they matter, that their voice matters, that their vote matters, that their future matters. This country does not move without us, the truck driver, without you, driver. It never has and it never will. Don't ever forget that. And when the day comes that drivers truly understand their self-worth, when they stop doubting themselves because someone on the internet told them truckers can't do anything, when they realize unity isn't about shutting down the highways, but showing up is such overwhelming numbers at the ballot box that Washington cannot ignore them. That's the day the industry can change forever. So let me ask you again, and this time answer it in deep within your heart. What would it take for us to come together? Because I believe the day is coming. I believe drivers are waking up. I believe and I trust that we can rebuild together. I believe unity can be real this time. And I believe more than anything that the strength we're looking for is already sitting in the cab with us. It's you, driver. It's me, driver. It's all of us. Unity. Now, let's find our way back to each other. American truck drivers, I really care about you. Let's unify, shoulder to shoulder, shoulder to shoulder. Y'all aren't in front of me, and I'm not in front of you. You're not behind me, and I'm not behind you. We're shoulder to shoulder in this fight together. Join me. Join somewhere. all these advocacy groups in trucking, we all really care. So join somewhere. Let's lock arms together, shoulder to shoulder, okay? Remember, Truckers Unite Now. We're on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X. All right? Keep the shiny side up, dirty side down. Love one another. Unify. Let's do this, drivers. Follow and subscribe for more.